ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் டு வின்மீன் லேர்னிங். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம 10th சோஷியல் சயின்ஸில் லெசன் 16ஓட பார்ட் 3 வீடியோ பார்க்கலாம். Question number 46. Which of the following statement about Periyar is correct? Periyar advocated atheism to deconstruct the established practices of faith, culture and custom. Periyar wanted religion to be replaced by rationalism. He encouraged people to boycott the Brahmin priest and their Vedic rituals. The correct answer is option D. All the above statements are correct. பெரியாரோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ரிலீஜியனை எராடிகேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் சொசைட்டியில் ப்ரோக்ரஸ் அண்ட் ஜஸ்டிஸ் உருவாகிறதுக்கு ஒரு வழின்னு நினச்சாரு. அண்ட் ஹீ அட்வொகேட்டட் ஏத்தியிசம் ஸோ ஆஸ் டு கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் தி எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் ப்ராக்டிசஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபெய்த், கல்ச்சர் அண்ட் கஸ்டம். அண்ட் இவர் ரிலீஜியனை ரேஷ்னலிசம் மூலயமா ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணணும்னு விரும்பினார். ரிலீஜியன்கிறது சூப்பர்ஸ்டிஷியஸ் பிலீஃப்ஸ் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணுறது மட்டும்தான் அப்படின்னு இவர் அசர்ஷனாக பிலீவ் பண்ணார். அண்ட் இவரோட என்டையர் லைஃப் campaigning against these superstitious thoughts through thinkers and rationalist forums. So இவர் he objected the hereditary priesthood in temples. அதாவது eligible individuals who have proper religious knowledge they can become priest rather than being on caste base. So he encouraged people to boycott the Brahmin priest and their Vedic rituals, and also he advocated intercaste and self-respect marriages devoid of such rituals. Question number 47. The word வாழ்க்கை துணை for marriage by Periyar taken from. The correct answer is option C, திருக்குறள். பெரியார் was a critic of patriarchy சொல்லலாம், and he condemned child marriage and Devadasi system. And right from 1929, when the self-respect conferences began to voice its concern over the plight of women, Periyar he emphasized women's have the right to divorce and have the property also. So Periyar he objected terms like giving in marriage. So idukku badala he said that woman is treated as a thing. So he wanted that to substitute by வாழ்க்கை துணை, that is a companion. This is a word for marriage taken from திருக்குறள். So Periyar most important work on this subject, why the woman is enslaved. Question number 48. Who among the following said motherhood was a burden to women? The correct answer is option D, Periyar. Periyar believed that property rights for women would give them a social status and protection. So இதுக்காக he welcomed equal rights for male and female in property, guardianship and adoption. So he was a strong champion of birth control and contraception. So he said that motherhood was a burden to women. Question number 49. In which year government of Tamil Nadu gave equal rights to ancestral property for women in inheritance? The correct answer is option A, 1989. 1989 government of Tamil Nadu fulfilled the dream of radical reformers by introducing the Hindu Succession Tamil Nadu Amendment Act of 1989. இதனால they were ensuring that equal rights to ancestral property for women in inheritance. So in the act it became a trendsetter and led to similar legislation at the national level also. Question number 50. Who among the following was known as Tata? The correct answer is option B, Rettaimalai Srinivasan. So Rettaimalai Srinivasan, he was popularly known as a grandpa or Tata. He was born in 1859 at Kanchipuram, and இவரோட fightings எல்லாமே for social justice, equality, civil rights of the marginalized caste order. Question number 51. Match the year with the titles given to Rettaimalai Srinivasan. Rao Sahib 1936, Rao Bahadur 1926, Diwan Bahadur 1930. And the correct answer is option D, Rao Sahib 1926, Rao Bahadur 1930, Diwan Bahadur 1936. Rettaimalai Srinivasan he was honored with various titles such as Rao Sahib in 1926, Rao Bahadur in 1930 and Diwan Bahadur in 1936 for his selfless social services. Question number 52. GVS Aritha Surukam was written by. The correct answer is option B, Retaimalai Srinivasan. Retaimalai Srinivasan's autobiography is called as GVS Aritha Surukam, a brief autobiography. It was published in the year 1939 and it is one of the earliest biographies. Question number 53. Adi Dravida Mahajana Sabha was founded by. The correct answer is option D, Retaimalai Srinivasan. Retaimalai Srinivasan, he experienced the horrors of untouchability, he worked for the progress of deprived castes, and he founded the Adi Dravida Mahajana Sabha in the year 1893. He served as a president of the Scheduled Caste Federation and also the Madras Provincial Depressed Classes Federation. Question number 54. In which year Retaimalai Srinivasan became a member of Madras Legislative Council? The correct answer is option B, 1923. Retaimalai Srinivasan, he became the member of Madras Legislative Council in the year 1923 and influenced the Justice Party to take affirmative actions to safeguard the interest of depressed classes and deprived sections of the society. Question number 55. Where did Retaimalai Srinivasan met Gandhi? The correct answer is option C, South Africa. Retaimalai Srinivasan, he constantly engaged in discussion with the leaders of Indian National Congress and Justice Party. So he discussed with the questions that involved in the depressed caste people. Retaimalai Srinivasan, he met Gandhiji in South Africa and he was closely associated with him. Question number 56. Who among the following participated in the first and second roundtable conferences held in London? Ambedkar, Gandhi, Retaimalai Srinivasan, and the correct answer is option B, 2 and 3, Gandhi and Retaimalai Srinivasan. A close associate of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and he participated in first and second round table conferences held in London 1930 and 1931, and Retaimalai Srinivasan, he voiced the opinions of marginalized sections of the society. He was a signatory to the Pune Pact of 1932. Question number 57. Which of the following statement about M.C. Raja is correct? He was one of the prominent leaders of the depressed class. He was one of the founding members of the South Indian Liberal Federation. He functioned as the deputy leader of Justice Party in the Madras Legislative Council. The correct answer is option D. All the above statements are correct. Mailai Chinnathambi Raja or M.C. Raja, he was popularly known as M.C. Raja and he was one of the prominent leaders from the depressed classes in Solla. He started his career as a teacher and wrote different textbooks for school and college students. He was one of the founding members of South Indian Liberal Federation, அதாவது Justice Party, and he became the first elected Legislative Council member for the year 1920 to 26 from the depressed classes in the Madras provinces. And he also functioned as the deputy leader of Justice Party in the Madras Legislative Council. Question number 58. Who advocated the use of such terms Adi Dravida and Adi Andhra? The correct answer is option B, M.C. Raja. M.C. Raja, after leaving the Justice Party, he demanded abolition of untouchability and organized a number of political meetings and conferences for the untouchable caste, so that they can have public wells and public pathways to burial grounds. So in addition, he advocated the use of terms like Adi Dravida and Adi Andhra. Question number 59. In which year All India Depressed Classes Association was founded? The correct answer is option A, 1928. 1928 M.C. Raja he founded the All India Depressed Classes Association and it was அதோட long time leader இருந்தாரு. Raja here had earlier called for the separate electorate, but after Pune Pact he supported the idea of joint electorates. Question number 60. Who among the following is one of the founders of labor unions in the Madras Presidency? The correct answer is option D, B.P. Wadia. The nationalist realizing the value of organized labor, B.P. Wadia, M. Singaravelar, Thiru V. Kalyanasuntharam and others, they initiated the formation of labor unions in the Madras Presidency. So 1918, India's first organized trade union on a Madras Labor Union was formed. Question number 61. The first All India Trade Union Conference was held in. The correct answer is option B, Bombay. First All India Trade Union Conference, ATUC, it was held in 31st October 1920 in Bombay. The delegates discussed several resolutions. These included a demand for protection from police interference in labor disputes, the maintenance of an unemployment register, restrictions on exporting foodstuffs, compensation for injuries and health insurance. So in addition, the delegates demanded the Indian workers to be given some representation in the government also, just as employers had representative and legislative councils. Question number 62. When was the first ever celebration of May Day happened? The correct answer is option B, 1923. M. Singaravelar, he was a pioneer in labor movement activities in Madras Presidency, and இவர் மெட்ராஸில் பிறந்து and he was graduated from the Presidency College, University of Madras. He advocated Buddhism in his early life and he knew many languages including Tamil, English, Urdu, Hindi, German, French and Russian. He wrote the ideas of Karl Marx and Charles Darwin, Herbert Spencer and Albert Einstein in Tamil. He organized the first ever celebration of May Day in the year 1923. Question number 63. Who published the newspaper Tholilalan? The correct answer is option D, M. Singaravelar. M. Singaravelar, he was one of the early leaders of Communist Party of India and he published a Tamil newspaper Tholilalan, that is Worker, to address the problems of the working class. And he was closely associated with Periyar and the self-respect movement. Question number 64. Which of the following statement is correct? Agamic temples did not permit rituals in Tamil. The first Tamil Isai conference was held in 1943 to discuss the status of Tamil music. Abraham Panditer founded the Tanjore Sangeeta Vidya Mahajana Sangam in 1912 and it became the kernel of the Tamil Isai movement. The correct answer is option D. All the above statements are correct. Agamic temples they did not permit rituals in Tamil language and Tamil songs had a marginal place in musical concerts. Abraham Panditer, he systematically studied the history of Tamil music and he attempted to reconstruct the ancient Tamil musical system. இவர் தான் தாஞ்சூர் சங்கீத வித்யா மகாஜன சங்கத்தை 1912 தொடங்குறாரு and it became the kernel of Tamil Isai movement, that is Tamil music movement ன்னு சொல்லலாம். And this movement gave importance to the singing of Tamil composition in music concerts. The first Tamil Isai conference 1943 நடக்குது. It was organized to discuss the status of Tamil music. Question number 65. When was Women's India Association started? The correct answer is option A, 1917. There were several streams of women's movement and organized established in the early 20th century to address the question of women empowerment in Madras Presidency. இதில் Women's India Association and All India Women's Conference AIWC தான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னு சொல்லலாம் in Tamil Nadu. Women's India Association 1917 Annie Besant ஏற்படுத்தப்படுது and Dorothy Jeena Sada and Margaret Cousins at Adayar, Madras. Question number 66. When was Madras Devadasi's Prevention of Dedication Act was enacted? The correct answer is option A, 1947. There was a custom of dedicating young girls to Hindu temples as a servant of God. This system it is called as Devadasi system. It was though intended to service to God, it got corrupted in the later and it led to extensive immorality and abuse of women. So Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammiyar, he was forefront in the campaign of pressing for a legislation to abolish this Devadasi system. So the Madras Devadasis, that is Prevention of Dedication Act, was enacted by the government in the year 1947. Question number 67. When did Muthulakshmi Ammiyar introduce the Madras Legislative Council a bill against Devadasi system? The correct answer is option B. The correct answer is option B, 1930. 1930 la Muthulakshmi Ammiyar, she introduced the Madras Legislative Council a bill on the prevention of the dedication of women to Hindu temples in the presidency of Madras. In the bill, it later became the Devadasi Abolition Act and declared the Pottukattu ceremony in the Hindu temples or any other places of worship as unlawful, and they gave legal sanction to Devadasis to contract marriage and prescribed a minimum punishment of 5 years imprisonment for those who are found guilty of aiding and abetting the Devadasi system. In the bill, it had to wait over 15 years to become an act. So with this, we'll complete the part 3 video of lesson 16. For more online study materials and online test packages for Tnpsc preparation, visit the official website of WinMean and download the WinMean e-learning app from the Play Store. Thank you.